Penalty money funds a person-centered care initiative in Georgia. A 6-year-old officer gives roses to nursing home residents and tickets for being too cute. A watchdog says nearly one-third of CMS telehealth payments were improper. A man sentenced to death for dropping 3 nursing home residents off a balcony in Japan. And 38 senators call for more Alzheimer's funding. This and more next.
You're watching LTC News with Dane Henning.
Welcome to CNA TV Long-Term Care News. I'm Dane Henning. Today is Friday, April 20th, 2018. A $1.6 million grant from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services and the Georgia State Survey Agency will help nursing homes across the state better understand their residents' needs and deliver more competent care. Georgia State University's Gerontology Institute will lead the 3-year training and development program called Building Resources for Delivering Person-Centered Care in Georgia Nursing Homes. The work will begin with a 3-pronged needs assessment of 374 nursing homes statewide and design interactive competency-based online continuing education training for nursing home staff, residents, and care partners. Elizabeth Burgess, director of the Gerontology Institute, told McKnight's last Wednesday that the grant is funded through civil money penalties collected by CMS. McKnight's Long-Term Care News reporting. A 6-year-old boy is bringing smiles to the faces of the elderly residents of his local nursing home. Officer Oliver Davis stopped by the Westchester village of Lenexa recently to pass out roses while wearing his police uniform and tickets for being too cute. Oliver wants to be an officer when he grows up, and he said that he enjoys showing kindness towards people. Oliver's mother, Brandy Davis, said it was part of her son's New Year's resolution to visit more nursing homes. His visit to Westchester village of Lenexa on April 13th made it the 9th facility Oliver visited in a year. Courtney O'Connor, the executive director of Westchester village of Lenexa, said that along with the roses, Oliver also handed out violations to the residents that read, quote, "You have received a ticket for being too cute. I like making people smile," Oliver told ABC News on Monday. "It's one of my favorites." ABC News reporting. We'll be right back after this break.
When you have satisfied and content CNAs, the care is better and you're going to have less nursing assistant turnover.
So many times they think they're just, in the trenches and nobody hears, nobody cares about them, and it's not true. It's simply not true. And this organization helps them gain that voice and helps them be heard.
We're awesome, and I'm going to hold my head high, and I'm going to ride this magic carpet, and I'm going to change the world. That's what NACA did for me.
For more information, visit us online at nacacna.org or call 417-623-6049.
I suppose I shouldn't be complaining because I have several friends and relatives up in northern Iowa who have it a lot worse than I do down here in southern Missouri right now. The past can hurt. You can either run from it or you can learn from it.
Watch Katie in the Morning with Katie Page, weekdays, 10 a.m. Central.
The growing drumbeat for greater use of telehealth in long-term care may have encountered a muffler. Medicare's telehealth program is allowing too many payments to ineligible institutions and non-rural sites, according to a new report issued by the Department of Health and Human Services Office of Inspector General. The study examined a 100-claim sample from among nearly 200,000 telehealth claims paid to remote sites in 2014 and 2015, with outlays totaling $13.8 million. Among those 100 cases, 31 claims did not meet requirements for the reimbursement that was provided. A survey conducted earlier this year by Sage Growth Partners, a healthcare research firm, found 44% of post-acute providers have yet to incorporate telehealth medicine. Of those who haven't incorporated it yet, 86% said it's a priority. But many cited an uncertain reimbursement and regulatory landscape as reasons for the delay. McKnight's Long-Term Care News reporting. In international news, Japan's Yokohama District Court sentenced a 25-year-old man to death last month for killing 3 residents of a nursing home 4 years ago. Hayato Amai, who worked at the nursing home then, dropped the 3 victims from the balcony of the facility located southwest of Tokyo. The prosecution demanded the death penalty, while defense lawyers asserted he was not guilty as investigators initially forced him to confess untruthfully. The court determined that Amai caused the 3 to fall to their deaths. As for his confession, the court acknowledged his credibility as he gave details that could be known because he was directly involved. The ruling by a team of judges, including citizen participants, described the defendant's actions as inhumane and ruthless, having thrown the victims as if they were objects. KHQ Channel 6 reporting. 38 senators have asked leaders of the Senate Committee on Appropriations and its Subcommittee on Labor, Health and Human Services and Education to make increased funding for Alzheimer's disease a priority in their appropriations for fiscal year 2019. Senators Susan Collins, Republican from Maine, Mark Warner, the Democrat from Virginia, and Ed Markey, the Democrat from Massachusetts, wrote an April 11th letter to the committee stating their concern of still falling short of achieving the 2025 goal of preventing and treating Alzheimer's. Collins is the founder of the Congressional Task Force on Alzheimer's Disease and co-chairs the group with Warner, Markey, and also Senator Pat Toomey, the Republican from Pennsylvania. The senators did not call for a particular dollar amount of funding, but the experts convened under the National Alzheimer's Protection Act, authorized by Collins, said that $2 billion per year in research funding was needed to prevent and treat Alzheimer's by 2025. In addition to Collins, Warner, and Markey, 35 other Democrat, Republican, and Independent senators signed the letter. McKnight's Long-Term Care News reporting. A NACA member, Kika Ward from Comanche, Oklahoma, has been laid to rest today. Kika, a CNA at Elk Crossing Nursing and Rehab, always had a positive attitude and was a very strong leader. She passed away from injuries sustained in an automobile accident on April 14th. She was 40 years old.